In Australia, there's a house so violent that visitors have been scratched, pushed, and even hospitalized. Staff refuse to be alone inside. This is the Monte Cristo Homestead, and many believe it's the most haunted house in Australia. High on a hill in the quiet town of Junee, New South Wales, stands Monte Cristo Homestead. At first glance, it looks peaceful, beautiful, historic. But locals will tell you that once you step inside, the atmosphere changes instantly. The air feels heavy, silent, as if the house itself is aware of your presence. Monte Cristo was built in the late 1800s and became home to the Crawley family. After the sudden death of her husband, the lady of the house, Elizabeth Crawley, became completely reclusive. For more than 20 years, she rarely left her bedroom. Curtains remained closed, doors stayed locked. Locals said the house felt abandoned, yet somehow alive. Tragedy followed tragedy within those walls. One of the most well-known deaths involved a young maid cleaning the grand staircase late one evening. She was carrying a candle when she slipped. The candle fell. Her dress caught fire. Panicked, she ran through the house screaming as flames spread across her body. She later died from her injuries. To this day, visitors report smelling smoke with no fire present and hearing frantic footsteps racing up and down the staircase. Another servant met a horrifying end in the basement. He was reportedly locked inside for days before being found dead. Guests now claim they hear muffled knocking, scratching, and desperate pounding coming from beneath the floorboards, even when the basement is completely empty. Then there was the stable boy. He was killed in a tragic accident when part of the stable collapsed on top of him. Witnesses say his spirit still wanders the grounds. Visitors have reported seeing a dark figure near the old stables, especially at dusk, standing motionless before slowly fading away. These deaths stained the house with grief. And according to many who have entered Monte Cristo Homestead, the spirits never moved on. Because what happened inside this house was only the beginning. And for many who have entered Monte Cristo Homestead, it becomes clear very quickly that whatever took root inside this house never left. As years passed, visitors began reporting activity that went far beyond shadows and strange sounds. People claimed they were being touched by unseen hands. Others felt sudden pressure on their chest as if something was forcing them backward. Some were scratched, pushed, or grabbed in rooms where no one else was present. The most intense activity is said to happen upstairs, particularly in the bedroom once occupied by Elizabeth Crawley. Guests say the moment they step inside, the air feels thick and heavy. Many experience overwhelming sadness. Some begin to cry without knowing why. Others feel dizzy, weak, or short of breath as if the room itself is draining them. One spirit believed to haunt the house is that of a mentally disturbed man who was kept chained inside a small room by the Crawley family. He lived in isolation for years before dying alone. Today, people who enter that room report sudden nausea, sharp pains, and unexplained scratches appearing on their skin. Several visitors have fled the house in panic, refusing to return. Paranormal investigators have also documented disturbing events. Furniture has shifted on its own. Objects have been thrown across rooms. Lights flicker even when the power is off. Audio recordings have captured voices answering questions when no one was speaking. During one investigation, a team member was reportedly shoved into a wall by an unseen force. Others felt something tug at their clothing or brush past them in narrow hallways. Cameras malfunctioned, batteries drained instantly. Even skeptics admitted the house felt aggressive, as if it didn't want them there. Staff members refused to enter certain rooms alone, especially after dark. Some have reported seeing full-body apparitions standing in doorways, watching silently before disappearing. Others claim shadow figures linger at the top of the staircase, observing anyone who enters the house. Locals believe Monte Cristo Homestead feeds on emotion, grief, fear, suffering. Over time, all that pain may have created something darker than restless spirits. Something aware, something territorial. Today, the homestead remains open but under strict rules. Visitors are warned to be respectful. No wandering alone, no provoking the house. Many believe Monte Cristo reacts to those who treat it as entertainment, rather than a place of tragedy. So the question remains, is Monte Cristo Homestead haunted by the spirits of those who suffered within its walls? Or has decades of pain created something else entirely? Because those who have felt unseen hands grip their arms will tell you one thing: Monte Cristo Homestead doesn't just remember the past, it responds to you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And if you want to follow along, just hit that subscribe button.